I keep it 100, like Borden. In the streets, but especially when recording. Minty and a spliff in the morning, then I be...
Yo! How do you saying, doggy?
Back in full effect.
I know.
You know what I'm saying?
You know, I've just been chilling, you know.
Mm-hmm.
You know, shout out to my daughter.
Facts, daddy duty.
You know what I'm
All of
saying?
that, all of
Forever
that.
Young just hit the globe.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, man's been just taking it easy out here.
Yeah.
What you been on?
Grind mode.
Grind mode, eh?
Strict
Yo, do
grind
you
mode.
ever chill, bro? Do you ever just relax and do nothing?
No.
No, eh?
Sometimes I be trying to. The only time I get to like chill and really relax, I feel like, is like when I'm sick. If I'm sick for a few days, I'll stay at home, you know. But
sometimes, like, I appreciate them sick ones, like,
yeah.
cause it really makes you just relax for real.
But it makes me wanna, like, I'll take those 3-4 days to get better, and I'm sick. I'm at the crib, I'm watching movies, I'm taking it easy.
Yeah.
But it's like, then you're like, fuck, I wish
Then
I
you
could
just
take
wanna
one
go
of
hard.
these days when I'm not sick. Because it's
Yeah.
like you're sick, you don't get to enjoy it to the full.
Yeah.
know what I'm
Yeah. But I guess how you look at it though, like, you just chill, watch movies, do nothing. You know, I guess watch movies. Tell you shit, really just watch movies. Watch movies. What else can you do when you're sick?
Yeah.
Just being in bed all day.
Exactly.
You know,
Exactly.
but not for too long.
Because that's what I'm saying. Because if I feel good, I'll feel like I'm not being productive.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's a blessing and a curse.
it's a blessing and a curse. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, but being sick is like, I don't know, they say guys are like girls when they're sick. Like, apparently girls take it better than guys do.
Oh, for
Girls
sure.
are like big babies. Like me, I feel like just cuddling up in bed and
Facts.
just, that's probably when you'll find me the most loving, when I'm sick.
Yeah.
I'm all over wifey, or
Yeah,
give me a
yeah,
cuddle,
yeah.
give me a hold, like, you know.
Facts.
But she's like, oh, you're just trying to get me sick. You know what I'm saying? What
Nah,
about
real
you?
shit.
You love it when you sick?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, eh?
Most definitely.
You just want some love.
I feel bad for the
dog.
niggas that don't have shorties when they're sick.
When they're sick,
If
eh?
you have a good shorty at home that holds down.
Holds
on the
you
regular,
down.
when you're sick. It's a super
Takes care of
blessing,
you.
like, know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah. Facts.
Real shit.
Facts.
It's a blessing.
Yeah, bros. How's things going on with you and wifey?
Good, man.
What's
Good.
it like? You know, you're a rapper, bro. And, yo, Bear Girls want you, bro. What's it like, you know, knowing that you have a wifey and you can't just be out here doing whatever, you're just on your P's and Q's?
I feel like, honestly, it's like it's just a blessing, bro. Honestly,
Yeah.
because like once you find a girl that's not running around in the streets, you know what I'm saying, that holds it down, she knows her worth. You know what I mean? Like, it's just blessed, bro. Like, you notice when you go out and you're seeing a whole bunch of different girls, you're seeing girls everywhere, and you're seeing this, you're seeing that. It's like them bitches don't really have nothing to offer. You know what I mean? And if you're smart enough, but pussy. But if you're smart enough to realize that, it's like, okay, yeah, this girl's bad.
But is that true, though? Maybe girls do have things to offer, but maybe we're the ones that just focus on the pussy.
It could be, yeah,
You
but
know what
like,
I'm saying?
but you know what it is, you know what I'm saying? Like when you go to a club and you see them you know which type of girls I'm talking about, you know, the loose ones. It's like,
Okay, you're talking about ratchet girls.
yeah, them bitches ain't got shit to offer,
True.
bro.
And I guess it's more the ratchet girls that are just going to more throw themselves at you.
Yeah,
A decent girl might show you that she's about it, but she's not going to throw herself at you.
100%.
Yeah, I feel you still.
100%.
I feel you still. So, yeah, in that
You gotta
sense,
appreciate it.
it makes you
yeah.
appreciate
It makes you appreciate
wifey
it.
more.
Exactly, that's what I meant to say.
Nah, I hear that. Still.
Yeah.
I hear that.
Yeah.
How do you know when, like, you have the one, though? Because, yo, okay, how about this? Is there one specific girl, like they say a soulmate that's meant for you? Or is there a lot of girls in this world that you can be compatible with, but whichever one you work with? Like, you know what I'm saying? There could be, like, for example, maybe there's 5 other girls and it's just like your wifey that you can have that perfect relationship with, or there's only one that's perfect and everything else is rocky. How do you feel?
I believe in the one.
The one,
Like,
there's one
I
person
do-
that was made
I-
for you.
'cause-
Out of 8
That's what I'm showing you. Like
billion
it
people.
goes hand in hand, right? Because I don't feel like you can. I don't believe in love at first sight. That's one thing.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like you have to build.
Facts.
And I feel like you can't call someone your soulmate until there's experience involved. So once there's that experience with a girl for 4, 5, 6, 7, whatever amount of time, years,
Okay.
it's like that experience is building into that girl becoming your soulmate. So it's like you might like there might be other girls that could be your soulmate.
That's what I'm
but
saying.
because
So, okay.
you don't have that experience with them, you'll never even know that it could be your
that.
soulmate. You know what
Okay,
I'm saying?
so
'Cause I feel
soul-
like the experience plays a
So
big part.
soulmate is not just about one girl that's your soulmate. Soulmate is about whoever you build a relationship with. That's what you're saying.
Yeah.
Interesting. So whoever makes it that far to
Makes the
become
cut.
your
Yeah,
soulmate.
real shit.
Okay, that's an interesting look
Real
because
shit.
I feel like more people look at it as there's one person out there for you
Mm-hmm.
and that's your soulmate no matter what, without the building the relationship or whatever.
Uh-huh.
That's just, you know what I mean? Your
Nah.
soulmate.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think so. Cause what, like a nigga could be with a girl and I don't know, like 4 or 5 years down the lane, down the road. She's like, let me get into my whole phase now. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that ain't your soulmate no more. You better go and start searching for that next one. You know what I'm saying? Not that girl is not for. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. I don't know.
It's an interesting perspective. I
Real
don't
shit.
know either. I don't know, cause I used to believe there's a soulmate, right, for everybody, but then I'll be like, I used to feel like soulmate or not, I can never just be with one girl. That's how I used to feel.
Yeah.
You know, and and as much as I wanted to, I couldn't do it. But when I found my wife right now, it brought out that in me that wanted to hold it down and not like cheat and like be loyal. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Because of what I appreciate that I have with her.
Yeah.
You get what I'm trying to say? And now that I feel like we're at a point that we're inseparable, as you're saying, now it's becoming like a soulmate thing.
Because
but
of
I
the
didn't think about it
experience.
because of the experience. But
Yeah.
I didn't think of it at the beginning like, yo, this is my soulmate.
That's what I'm showing
You know what I'm
you.
trying to say?
Yeah.
You ever thought? Yeah, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say life experiences will play a big part in that because just because I liked my girl when I first started dating her, it's like there's no way I had the feelings I had for her now. The feelings I have for her now are nowhere close to the feelings I had for her the first time I met her. You know what I'm saying?
Did you hear someone at the door just now?
Yeah. You want me to get that?
Might as well. Oh, Lee. Yo, Don. But yeah, so were you at a point? My bad. I'm trying to get back my thought what we were talking about. So yeah, was there a point at your life though that you felt like you can't be with just one girl?
Yeah, 100%.
You felt that like there's
sure.
no way I could just, as much as I want to,
Yeah.
I can't be with one girl.
For sure. Honestly, like it was in between. Like I dated a girl for probably like 2 years, but before dating the girl I'm with now, and I was with her. I was doing my thing. I wasn't fucking with no other girls. You know what I'm saying? But when I broke up with her, that's when I'm like, nah. You know what I'm saying? I'm not staying with one girl. Like I'm doing my thing. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying? I'm
so
moving around.
it's your experience with her that made you feel like you can't just.
Yeah.
But me, it wasn't even off no experience. You know what it is for me, honestly? I think I was influenced by my dad at a young age, where like, when I was young, like I don't remember, like maybe 13, 14, and I was still a virgin or whatever, he would look at me like, what, you're still a virgin? Bro, I've had girls since I was like 7 in the islands, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah,
whatever,
yeah,
you know? Then
yeah.
he'd be like, then when he'd be like, yo, go girl, go talk to her, and I'd be shy, then he kind of make fun of me, you know? And then that kind of like motivated me and pushed me like, all right, I guess this is what being a man's about. I need to go holla at, you know what I'm saying? Holla at girls. So I think like that pressure and that negative energy pushed me towards feeling like, yo, I need to chase man, and then having, and then I guess, not really having my dad in my life like that. So when I did have him, if that's what made him feel like, oh, okay, you did good, like, little boys want to impress our dad. You know what I'm trying to say?
For sure.
So I think that's what really pushed me towards like trying to chase girl and be a gallus type thing. What about you?
My dad was never really in my life, or
Yeah.
like I never really had like an older male role model. You know what I'm saying? But ever since I was a kid, like I love girls, I love females, I love being around them, chasing them. Like my mom told me a story. She tells me the story all the time, like how I was in kindergarten, and like I used to go to daycare after kindergarten, and there was a girl in like grade 2, and every time she would come pick me up, she'd catch me in the bathroom with her naked and shit like that,
Oh.
So from like time
And
before
how old is that?
kindergarten, like 5.
Okay, 5. Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So before I could even remember,
Yeah.
that's the type of shit I was into. You know what I'm saying? Like I was a
Yeah.
gallus before I knew what a gallus
What a
was. You know
gallus
what I'm
was just
saying?
in you.
Yeah.
Okay, but you said something. You said you never really had a dad to be a role model. I never really had a dad to be a role model either, but I knew who my dad was.
Yeah.
You
I
know
knew
what
who
I'm
my
saying?
dad was
That's
too,
what I'm
but
saying,
it's like
same
I
thing.
never even got that.
Like, okay,
From
for
him.
example, like since I was like 13, every summer I'd go and spend 2 weeks with him. You never had that like that.
No.
Okay. Okay.
Like when I was still living in Mississauga, like we would check him, but it would be at random, It would probably be once out of a couple months, shit like that, and just be random. And he'd be tweaking too, so it's like every time I'm around him, he's just upset, he's cheesed, he's vexed about anything and everything, you know what I'm saying? So
There was nothing while you were around him. There was nothing that you wanted to impress him with.
getting good grades, that was like a big thing for him.
Okay.
I remember he made me like write, like, when you used to, I don't know if it ever happened with you, but like when you used to get grounded or you get in trouble in detention and you'd have to write lines, I'm sorry, I will not be bad again. I'm sorry, I will
He'd
not
make
be
you
bad
do
again.
that?
He'd make me do that all the
Wow.
time. He used to write, I can't remember what the full thing was because it was so long ago,
Yeah.
but it was something like, it ended with respect, listen, behave.
Wow.
So I just remember writing,
Yeah.
and he's like, you got to write every single one. And my brother, he actually used to do it too, and he wouldn't let him, because like the quick way would be like respect. That was like the cheat code, right? He's like, nah, you got to write each line.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? If you're not doing it
Yo.
like that, he gets cheese.
I don't think the
beats you up,
younger
like-
generations know about
They don't know
that.
about that
eh?
type of shit.
That's
Nah.
crazy. You give me
Nah,
flashback
nah.
right now, dog. We're old.
Yeah.
Put it in the comments if y'all younger in high school, if y'all have to do that, man.
That's
you get punished and you gotta rewrite like, I will not be late to class. And you gotta write like 3, 4, 5
Yeah.
pages, both sides,
Both sides.
over and
That's
over and
that's
over.
ones I didn't like.
That
though,
was
'cause
crazy.
Sometimes you get away with writing it on one, because he'd say 4 papers.
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
And you
yeah,
write
yeah.
it 1, 2, 3, 4, bless. But then there was so sometimes front and back. You're like,
Yeah, yo, that's flashbacks right there, bro.
Just me.
So, as a man, though, you've never had no type of men role model, like somebody that at some point in your life that you wanted to be like this person?
A bit later on in life, yeah. My like when I was in Mississauga, no, but when I came down here when I was like 10 or 11 years old.
Yeah.
And my mom, and this is why I praise her forever for this, you know what I'm saying? She like, because we moved from Mississauga, and my mom's white, by the way, for the people that don't know, but because my mom took us from Mississauga and we didn't have that black side of the family with us anymore, she really got to like enrolling us in like camps, like strictly black camps, strictly like basketball with other black kids and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Because she didn't want to take that black part from us. You know what I'm saying? And I praise her all the time for that.
I don't really hear things like that.
Yeah, she kept us very heavy in the black community. You know what I'm saying?
That's
And
dope.
she used to always keep me connected with my dad's side. Even though the beef she had with my dad, my grandma, we would go see her all the time, shit like that. But to get back to what you asked me for role models, when I came down here, she signed us up to something called like Big Brother Association or some shit like that, you know? And there was a dude named Luigi, and he would like every weekend he'd come pick us up and bring out me and my brother and shit like that, and like bring us to like La Ronde and like just restaurants and talking to us about his life experiences being a black kid and shit like that, you know?
Luigi.
Luigi Marshall, I'm pretty sure his name is. You
Okay,
know?
how old is he?
If I was like 10, 11 at these times, I'd say he maybe 30,
30?
maybe
Okay.
26.
Okay, and he was
around.
impressionable? Like, you felt like this is a cool guy, like, I can model myself after him somewhat?
So-so.
So.
You know? I didn't, like, he meant very well for me. He taught me a lot, you know what I'm saying? And I respect him for that, but relatableness, I didn't really get too much of that. My first real role model after this, I was probably about 13, and I was that's the time I was going through troubles with like school and shit like that, and they would take me. No, it was even a bit before that, like in elementary and shit like that, where they would take me out of regular school and put me into it was called like the Jewish General Hospital Youth Center or some shit like that. So they would take me Wednesday and Fridays to go. No, Wednesday and Fridays I'd be at real school. And then the other days I would go to the JGH, we used to call it. They'd bring us over there, and I'd have to be in there with like other troubled kids with like behavior issues and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And that's where I met Stephen Hennessy, which actually he's the owner of West Haven, in NDG on Elmhurst over there. Yeah, and he's my first real role model, because he used to help me out with a lot of shit like that, like just behavior issues and shit like that. But then I showed him that I was rapping and shit like that, and he's like, "Oh, come to West Haven. We got a little studio going on there. Boom, boom, boom." So my mom brought us there every Thursday night or some shit like that, and he got us real heavily involved in music, and he used to take me to like Jay-Z concerts and Mos Def concerts and shit like that, Jadakiss concerts, you know, and it's like
You keep a relationship with him till now?
100%. I just seen him a couple weeks ago.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah. But he's like, if we're talking about, because I have a lot of role models streetwise as well as the older I got. But my first role model would be Stephen Hennessy,
him.
and he was like a father figure as well.
Yeah. I'd say honestly, I think about that sometimes. Like, I never really had a role model, but the only point that comes to mind where I did for a small window of a period of time was my uncle, and he was in the CFL. So
He's a priest now. You told me
he's a pastor now.
Sorry.
Yeah. So back then, like, he had the money, he had the cars. He'd drive me around, listen to his car with like the new Mustangs.
You played for the Alouettes?
He played for the Alouettes. He played for a few different teams still.
Okay, that's hard.
The Blue Devils, I forgot what they're called. Winnipeg Blue
Yeah.
Bombers, something like that.
Yeah.
He played for a few teams, but
Yeah.
bro, he had the money, he had the car. He'd bring me around. We'd go see him, go check one girl after another. Like, you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Bumping Tupac, all them things. Those are flashbacks where I'm like, I was very impressionable on him. He worked out. He was D's, like, you know.
Yeah.
And I think that's the only time that I was really influenced off a man. Like, oh man, I want to be like this guy, you know. But again, different girls. I had a lot of men around me that like had an influence on chasing girls. You know what I'm trying to say?
For sure.
But how important is it for a young boy, like a father figure or a role model in a young man's life, you feel?
That's everything, bro. I feel like that's everything. I don't even feel like, because I have a daughter on the way, I don't feel like it's like
Shout out to your daughter on the way.
Daughter on the way. I don't feel
Big
like
Montang.
I don't feel like it's just boys. I feel like daughters and boys, they need their father in their life, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Both facts, because
100%.
there's girls that are really hurting off that,
Yeah.
and they're like searching for love in the wrong places with the wrong niggas because they lack that. And that's something like I really want to give my daughter, like an abundance of love from a male figure.
Yeah.
So she feels like
The older she gets, she can't accept nothing less.
exactly,
Real shit.
and like she's not gonna be swept off her feet by game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel like as a man, really, you get a girl by like getting into her head, like by like painting a picture of what you can do for her, what you can get for her, what you know what I'm saying? Impressionable, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, make her feel secure, make her feel like
Yeah.
So if I can if I can make my daughter feel like anything she needs, she gets it from me already.
Yeah.
So it's like, what can you really
What
do
can
for
you really
me?
offer?
What can you
It
offer?
can't be any of that like that's materialistic type of shit. Because my
Exactly.
dad did that for me. So you're gonna have
Exactly.
to really offer real love. Like
Exactly.
I have to see you really fuck with me. You really care about me. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And I be thinking about all of that shit too.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And make her have a certain amount of respect where she knows like she can't bring certain niggas home, like,
Mm-hmm.
because that's just never gonna work. Because my parents are not gonna, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I want
yeah.
a decent
Facts.
man for me, you know.
Facts.
But okay, so you're saying there's no boy or girl, there's none that needs their father more than the other. You feel like they both need them just
The
as
same.
much.
Yeah. Because like when I lean towards like a boy needing his dad in his life, I could relate to that more. Obviously, I definitely felt like I needed my pops in my life for sure. But it's like then you think about the other side. I see girls that don't have their pops in their life, and the shit we were just talking about. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? They start seeking for love in the wrong places when they don't have that. So you know what I'm saying? They never, and it goes both ways. The missing father is like you've never seen your mother get loved on. So if you're raising a boy, that boy is probably going to grow up not knowing how to love a woman. And if you're raising a girl, she doesn't know how to properly get loved on because she's never seen her mom getting loved on. You know what I'm saying?
Or even take care of a man.
Facts. Real shit. Because she's never seen her mom
She's
take
never
care of
seen
her
her
man.
mom
So how the
take
fuck
care of
you-
her man.
I never thought about that one. That's facts.
Facts.
That's fact.
Big facts. Even though to a certain point though, I feel like on a basis, most girls have a nurturing thing inside of them that's embedded
I
in
wouldn't
them.
say most. I wouldn't say most.
Not most. No,
Maybe like
you
half.
know, because you know where I see it kicks in when they have a baby.
Okay, yeah. Yeah.
That
true,
nurturing in
true,
any
true,
woman
true.
just
I was
kicks
thinking of
in,
like
bro.
for a man.
For a
It's
man,
bit
it's a
different.
different. You're
For
right.
a baby, yes.
You're right. You're right.
The majority
you're
of
right, you're
women,
right.
that's what they do.
You're
you know what I'm
right.
saying?
You're
They
right.
take
You're right.
great
You're
care
right.
of their
You're
children.
right. You're right. You're right.
Yeah.
But like, yo, let me know if I'm wrong. I think for a man, this is basic. Every man is different. Somebody needs more, but a basic cook for your man. I don't care if nowadays they say that, women like to say that, it's 2023, women ain't gotta do that anymore. No, we both work. No. There's something about feeding your man that, from what I see, men love. Men love a woman
Real
that
shit.
could cook for them,
Facts.
bro. Right? I mean, take it
Facts.
how you want to see it.
Facts.
I say cook for him. Don't be holding away the pussy, the sex, because of attitude or for spite or like, you know what I'm saying? Because you're beefing. Don't be holding back the sex as a weapon. Don't use sex as a weapon.
Stupid. 'Cause
Very
you're gonna get shocked when your nigga goes to go pay for pussy. I seen niggas do it. Niggas will go pay for pussy because you're not offering the pussy, and now you're
Facts.
shocked because he's
Facts.
fucking an escort.
Fact.
What you feeling?
Or
that,
just cheat, period.
man?
Period.
And the
Right.
cooking shit too. Don't lose your nigga to a girl that knows how to make good sandwiches.
Right? So food, sex, and like making your man feel like he's a man, like encouraging or like, you know, like how do I say it? Kind of like gassing him up in a certain way. Like, you look good today, babes, you did good on this project,
You
babes,
killed
or
that.
you
Yeah.
killed that, or I love when seeing you work, or man, like encouraging, building his self-esteem.
Yeah.
I say with those three things, on the basis, you can't lose with a man, bro.
Real
What do you
shit.
think?
I completely agree with you. I completely agree with you. There's no better, like, for me, and I tell this to my girl all the time, there's no better feeling than, like, she hits me, like, throughout the day, and she says, hit me when you're 15 minutes home so I can heat up your food and it's ready
That's
when
hard.
you get home. When I get home,
Wifey does that
I
too.
sit on the couch because I'm tired from working all day.
Yeah.
Sit on the couch,
Yeah.
and she brings me my food while I'm sitting. That's
Yeah,
the hardest shit
Wifey
ever,
does
bro.
that too.
That
Wifey does
shit
that too.
hard,
It
bro.
makes you feel like
Real shit, like,
complete inside, bro.
that shit hard, bro.
Take notes. Be real talks,
That
dog.
shit hard, bro.
What about for a man to a woman now? Let's flip it, right?
Mm-hmm.
What are 3 things that a man should be doing for his wifey that you feel, we're not women, correct us if we're wrong in the comment, but like that women need on the basis? 3 things from a man.
I feel like it goes hand in hand for that last one you said. You got to gas them up. And it could be in a little different way. Like, she might be able to say, like, yo, you killed that, da-da-da-da. But you tell her, yo, you look bad.
You're beautiful.
You look sexy today.
Yeah, yeah.
You look beautiful. Like,
Thank you
know
for
what I'm
bringing me
saying?
the food.
Yeah,
You're the best.
yeah.
Like,
I appreciate you.
I appreciate you. I tell
Gas 'em
my
up like
wife,
that.
yo, you're the best cook ever.
Mhm,
Like,
mhm.
you know,
Real
little
shit.
stuff like that.
Real shit.
Smart. I
Yeah.
like that. I
Big
like
them
that.
up. Big them up. That's definitely.
Affection.
Yeah.
Affection.
Yeah.
That's definitely important for a
Facts.
woman.
Facts.
Okay.
Yeah.
But is affection the same thing as bigging them up, or is that two separate?
No, I feel affection is more of like a love thing.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So
Okay,
like
a
you
love
can,
language.
You can big them up all the time, but you might not like lay down with her and rub her back and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So like affectionate is a different. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So affectionate.
One
Yeah,
more.
definitely throw that in, bigging them up, and knowing that you can protect them. Show them.
Protection.
Show them that you can protect them. Like.
But do all girls want? Do you think that's important for every girl?
From my point of view and my life experiences and what I've seen, like when I was single, I fucked a lot of niggas bitches that they knew like my man's a bitch. Like you know what I'm saying? I feel like that plays a big role. When
Yeah.
your girl knows you're not a punk. And it doesn't have to be no street shit. It doesn't have to be nothing like that.
Because they could have just been sneaky without the man knowing.
For sure. But
Yeah.
I feel like I just feel like it's better to protect a woman. I feel like a woman respects that. You know what I'm saying? I've seen girls that don't feel protected.
When you say
they disrespect
protect,
their man and shit like that.
elaborate. What do you mean by protect?
When you guys are asleep in the house and you hear a little noise and you go check it out, you know what I'm saying? That the most basic form, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. When and it could even be like some shit like where I don't know, somebody's disrespecting her, could be a family member or something like that, and you stand up and you say, "Nah, I don't like the way you're talking to her. I don't like how you're doing this." You know? What I'm saying?
Give me one more
Shit like
example.
that.
I like those two. Give me one more. A random of protection.
A random one. I'll use a random one for me, like life experience. We were downtown, me and my girl. We were outside of the club,
Yeah.
and some nigga bumped into her. You know what I'm saying? Probably not on purpose. You know what I'm saying? But I grabbed him. And I said, "Yo, can you apologize to my girl, please?" He didn't want to apologize, so you got a little hurt. But that's besides the point. You know what I'm saying?
I get you on
Just little
protection.
shit like
Making
that.
them feel like
Yeah.
my man got me.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then that even goes into the other side. So it's like you're protecting them, and then that's gonna also make her big you up. You know what I'm saying? Like when she's with her girls, like, oh, like those they would never try me. My man got me. Like I feel like they feel comfortable. You know what I'm saying? And then when they're saying shit like that, then it makes you feel good. So it goes hand in hand.
So, do you feel for a girl that, let's say, do you feel like, okay, let's say a girl get punked with her man beside her. Do you think in her heart she's done? Like,
Say that again.
do you feel like, let's say a girl gets punked beside her man by another man? Do you feel like in her heart she's really, she lose love for her man because he didn't stand up for her?
Yeah.
Yeah, automatically.
I know this one girl that my girl used to hang out with. Yeah, I shouldn't even say this. But like nobody really knows who it is. You know what I'm saying?
Drop the
But
name.
I'm not dropping names. I'm not dropping names. My girl used to hang with her or whatever. But
Yeah.
she went to go sell a jacket at the Metro to like some dude off Facebook Market.
Who,
or
Crystal?
something. I don't know who Crystal is. Some girl. Yeah. She went to go sell her jacket. I know one girl, and this goes into the protective.
Yeah.
I knew one girl. She went to the Metro with her man to go sell a jacket,
Okay.
and she was selling it off of Facebook Market. She doesn't know the guy she's selling it to, you know, and it was like some young Arab dude or whatever, and they went to the Metro to go sell it, and so she gave it to the dude. He's trying it on. He's seeing how he likes it, and she's like, "Yeah, try it on." And he ends up like he's moving sketchy already, so the man should have peeped the play. He didn't peep the play because he's in outer space. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He ends up dipping with the jacket. And the funniest part about the whole story, in my eyes, is he's running with the jacket. She's shocked. She looks at her man shocked, like, oh my God.
Yeah.
And he looks at her and he's like,
Oh my God.
Did you want me to run after him?
He's
He's like, yeah,
oh man.
run after him.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
And he must have ended up running after him or something. Apparently, the guy took out a knife. I don't really believe it. Guy took out a knife or something, and then he just backed off, which is understandable to a regular guy and a regular civilian or whatever. But my thing was, like, he looked at her and said, "Did you want me to run after her?" That's crazy.
That's
to me.
crazy.
Crazy to me. You know what I'm saying?
But you know what? There are some girls though. Obviously, this is not the case because she didn't do something either. But I've seen some relationship where the girls are the dominant one. You know what I'm saying? And like, it seems like they like that. She likes being the dominant one, the bossy one.
Yeah.
And he's just chilling, like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, there's that whole other side.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
I can't relate to it though.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there is definitely that other side. Yeah, for sure.
Okay. What's some advice you can give to a young couple, like, in terms of, like, you know, to keep their relationship good and strong, and, you know what I'm saying, like, lasting, like, or somebody just about to get into a relationship? What's some advice you have for them?
Don't take each other for granted.
Yeah, that's a good one, because I feel like guys get comfortable
Facts.
for the most part.
Facts.
Like, once
Girls do too, though.
Girls do too.
Girls do too.
Guys more than
100%.
girls.
Yeah, but you ever seen, like a perfect example would be like a girl that's not in a relationship. She's on Instagram all day looking super bad, putting on the best fits, looking super sexy. She's with a nigga for 4 months and she don't do her hair no more. She's wearing jogging pants every fucking day. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, that's a good one too. Look sexy for your man. Like,
Real shit.
if you're walking around in the house, wear some nice, you know, thong or a nice panty, or just be sexy.
Yeah.
Make yourself look pretty, even if you're just in the house
Yeah.
with your man. You know what I'm trying to say?
Fact.
Keep his eyes on you.
On you. Don't get upset that his eyes are wandering if you're not presenting the look you were presenting to him before you guys were together.
Fact.
You know what I'm saying?
Fact.
Real shit. Real shit.
Okay, the man said vice versa.
Vice versa.
So how can a man keep that up in a relationship?
I feel like
Putting himself together.
I feel like ambition. So if you're super ambitious before you get with a girl, and then you get with a girl, and maybe she has some money, and then you're just like, oh, she got some money. I don't have to go that hard no more. Like, nah, nigga, keep going hard. What do you think she was attracted to you for? You know what I'm saying? She was attracted to you because you're ambitious, and you lost that, and now you're shocked because she's cheating on you with your best friend.
Wait, why you gotta be his best friend? No, that's facts. That's facts. The ambition. Okay. All right. So you gave 2 more advice
For the couples?
for the couples, yeah.
So don't take granted of each other. Fuck. I don't know. I can't really think of any other ones.
Long term. Cause yo, remember I was telling you this youngin came to me the other day and he's like, you know, he's asking me for advice. So I like the way you said,
Don't take each other for granted.
don't take each other for granted. You know, as you said, don't get comfortable. Guys get comfortable.
Yeah.
Keep it like if it's, you know, in the beginning of a relationship when you're chasing a girl, like, keep that energy of like you're always chasing her.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, you know, like let's say in the beginning you'll randomly text a girl or say how you're doing today, or as you said, you look beautiful, like bars, like keep that, like you're sweet talking her to try and get her.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
you know what I'm
I
saying?
rate
Keep
that.
that
That's
energy
hard.
up
That's hard.
long term. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Yeah. We need one more.
Make time for each other. Make time for each other. As busy as you guys get throughout the relationship, even when I can't really speak on this, but I plan on doing it. So like even when the babies come and shit like that, it's like still make time for each other. Still You guys are still
Go on
special.
dates and
yeah,
stuff.
go on dates, hang out, just the two of you, get a babysitter. You know what I mean? Like all of that. Still make each other feel special. Don't make it all on the baby and shit like that.
Facts.
Yeah.
That's what your wife said. She's last time we were out.
Facts. No, that's facts. That's facts. That's facts. That's facts. Yo, do you think it's normal for like a man in his like 30s, 40s, and they're like just still single with no girl?
And never had a girl? Because never had a girl, that's kind of weird. But if you're getting out of a 10-year relationship, it's understandable.
No, they've had girls, but nothing long, or maybe
Nothing
just
long-term?
sleeping around, or just nothing serious. Like, never had a serious relationship. Can't keep a serious relationship for long, and you're like 30, 40. Is that normal?
I mean, I can't speak on like, is it normal or not? You know what I'm saying? But when I do see shit like that, I like to always look at things from like an out of the box
Yeah.
perspective.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And when I see people that like aren't in those long-term relationships, it's like, in my eyes, I'm looking at you like, how can I take you serious in a long-term business deal that I might have a plan to do with you? You know what I'm saying? If I haven't seen you in a long-term relationship, how can I see, you know what I'm saying, you taking anything serious long-term? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's smart.
So I can't say if it's normal or not, but I get to thinking when I see it, you know?
Yeah, I don't think it's normal. Like, if I see a 40-year-old man, don't have no girl, not married, no nothing, I don't think it's normal still.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Do you think everybody's meant for somebody, or some people are just meant to, like, be themselves? And, like, there's more girls than guys, I feel, in the world. I don't know if that's facts. I've heard it before. I know that before. I know, like, around World War I, World War II, around those times, there were less men because men were dying out in wars.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure I've checked recently on Google, and I don't think it's like that anymore. I think it's pretty, matter of fact, I think it's pretty evened out now because there hasn't been that much World War in like a few years, you know? But it seems to me like there's way more in terms of older single women than older single men.
There's more older single women?
Than older single men. Like, think about older women and older men. There's a lot of single older ladies.
Yeah. Facts. It's true.
No? Am
Yeah, no, I
bugging?
agree with that. I agree with that. From what I've seen, yeah.
From what I've seen.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
That's true. That's true. There's some women that are just, they're over it. See, that's the thing with, and this is why I say men should always get girls a little younger than them than a little older, because I feel like older women that are still single are more bitter and more angry and like.
Don't get canceled, no.
Facts though. They've been through some heartbreaks, and they're tired of men lying and men cheating and
look at Mary J. Blige. She's tripping.
you know what I'm saying? And they're just over men. You know what I'm saying? And as this man said, like, they're content just being by themselves. They don't need a man. They're independent, do their own thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Whereas a man, for the most part, unless you want some funny business, for the most part, like, a man wants a woman still. You know what I'm saying? A lie?
Yeah, trust me.
I don't lie.
No, facts though.
No lie.
I agree with that.
Right? I don't know. I've never tried a man sex toy. But there's some of them that look a little intense still. You wouldn't try one? You wouldn't try one. What if it feels real?
Yo, chill, bro. Chill, man.
Oh man, what's the next subject, bro? You've been dealing with the music.
Grind mode. Super, super grind mode. Just trying to like always trying to keep shit pushing, always trying to come up with new ideas, not just music and bar wise, but
Yeah.
like project wise and trying out new things, trying to get more versatile, trying to get artists together, you know what I'm saying? If I look at it in a bigger perspective, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just trying to do all types of shit. Just
You
staying in
seem to
grind
be
mode and
big
staying
on that,
focused.
like trying to bring Montreal artists together, trying to build
Yeah.
like a platform for them, or
Yeah.
trying to like share your limelight with them. Why are you so big on that?
I feel like it benefits everybody, you know what I'm saying? Like coming from coming from rapping from Montreal or whatever,
Yeah.
it's like it's already tough. So it's like, why don't we start putting ourselves together? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My couple thousand fans and your couple thousand fans, it's gonna be better together
Like
than me just
2,000,
fucking
yeah.
with my couple thousand. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I feel like that's one thing, and also I just respect like artists that take this shit as serious as I do. You know what I'm saying? And I like to put them to tests. I like to test an artist and see
How do you test an artist?
by inviting them to Sunday Spitters, seeing if them niggas got bars or not. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. What's the Sunday Spitters thing? What is that?
It's an idea I came up with. The first time I came up with it, actually, I was, or this is what made me think of it, is The Crook, an artist from Toronto. He was doing a live, probably a bit before the quarantine, or maybe during the quarantine.
Yeah.
And he was doing a live, and he was just having people come up and spit.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? And he was just sharing his limelight, you know what I'm saying?
Mm.
With his following and shit like that. So I jumped on that. I was spitting my ass off, and niggas were fucking with me. I got bare followers from that and shit like that, you know. And I told myself, I'm like, why aren't niggas in our city doing that, you know?
Why niggas aren't actually doing anything? Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I took it upon myself. I'm like, okay, let me start doing this live thing. And because my following isn't as big as the Crooks is, or more famous artists are,
Yeah.
I thought to myself, I'm like, you know what? Because Montreal is kind of like this, they're not open to trying new things. I'm like, let me give out $200 to the best artist of the night that I'm bringing up. You know what I'm saying? We used to do Freestyle Friday,
Mm.
and then we changed it to Sunday Spitters. But when I was doing that, like a lot of artists that I didn't even know were in the city were hopping on, killing shit. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of every single night, I would give $200 to the best artist of the night, and I feel like it made artists come back more. It started off certain artists' career in our city.
Started off.
A couple artists' career in the
Yeah,
city. You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? Because they were rapping, they were spitting,
Uh-huh.
but a lot of them haven't recorded. A lot of them haven't done their first show. A lot of them, you know what I'm saying, haven't done shit like that. So starting that off, I feel like it was breaking a shell. You know what I'm saying? Like opening up some shit and letting rappers know that, yo, like,
There's
you
rappers
got like
out
50
here.
to 100 people fucking with your shit. You know what I'm saying? Boost their confidence. Like a lot of them are like, I don't know. But because of the $200, they're like, okay, fuck it. Like, even if I'm not good, I tried to get some money. You know what I'm saying?
Who was the hardest spitter on the beginning when you're doing that?
Kev.
Who's Kev? Who's that?
Kev, this dude named Kev, he's from Philly. You know, Philly niggas are the best with the bars,
sure.
in my eyes.
For sure.
It just runs in their blood, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But he's from Philly, and
But he lives here?
he's lived out here for a little
Okay.
while.
Shout out Kev.
Yeah, big shout out to Kev. He won a couple of hundred.
Yeah?
He might have won like 1,000 total.
No.
Like five. Yeah.
Wow.
I had to tell him, like, I remember, because every single week he would hit me and be like,
Yeah.
yo, we doing this tonight? Like,
Yeah.
we going on? I'm like, I'm doing it, but this week, Kev,
Chill.
like, don't come on this week. Like, 'cause
That's
I gotta
crazy.
let some other niggas win.
For
you know what I'm
sure.
saying?
That's crazy.
Yeah, bro. But yeah, Kev killed that shit. He's a big artist. Like,
Okay.
he's killing shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
He was my personal favorite from Sunday Spitters for sure.
Okay, so how did it transition into
Sunday Spitters.
Sunday
Like,
Spitters?
so
By the way, they can follow it on YouTube. What do they? What do they
yeah.
type to find it on YouTube?
Sunday Spitters on YouTube. Sunday
Okay.
Spitters on Instagram.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You can follow all of that, and it's mad easy to find because we're the only people with that name certified. It's me.
Okay.
So.
Okay.
But the transition was after quarantine, I peeped that people weren't really tapping into the lives anymore because it's back to regular civilization. Everyone's back outside doing their own thing. You know what I'm saying? They don't have time to be on the lives as much as at those times. You know what I mean? So I'm like, how can I keep this shit going and keep doing what I'm doing and bigging up artists in the city and showing everybody else that we have these artists in the city, you know? So I linked up with Third Eye Media, these two dudes that actually I've done probably 4, 5, 6 music videos with. So I have a good rapport with them.
Mm-hmm.
And I brought the idea to them where I'm like, I want to do like ciphers. You know what I'm saying? At first I wanted to do like, okay, everybody comes on, spits just like how I was doing on the live. But I'm like, how can I do it where more people get a shine at a time? You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, let me do ciphers. And I was actually, as I was thinking of all of this, I was watching old ciphers in the city of like Eyeblast, Magnum, Muggs, Millie Mills. They had a super sick cipher back in the day that I really, really
I
fucked
think
with.
I know the one you're talking about.
Yeah, and I just loved the atmosphere and how they were coming with it. So that played a big part on like
What's that guy who was recording it?
Lab Noise?
Lab Noise, was it that one?
that was step your bar game up.
Okay,
So that had a
okay.
little something to do with it too. Like I'd love
okay.
to see what he was doing.
Yeah,
I incorporated a bit of that.
yeah.
I incorporated a bit of the cipher that I seen, and I
Yeah.
incorporated a bit of the Sunday Spitters I was doing on the live. So having all of those ideas and forming it together, and then I brought it to Third Eye Media, and I said, I have this vision. Can you guys bring it to life? Because they're the ones behind the scenes. And when I talked to them and we had a whole bunch of meetings, they're like, yeah. They think
How did
they
you
can do it.
know about Third Eye Vision?
Just doing music videos and shit
Okay,
with
okay,
them.
okay,
You know what I'm
okay,
saying?
okay.
They shot a lot of my music videos.
Okay,
So I was
okay.
already tapped in with them.
Okay. So this is a collab with you and Third Eye
Mhm.
Vision.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
And where's this spot? I see you guys be doing it in a garage, like
Yeah, yeah. We got an unknown location.
unknown
man.
location.
Unknown location.
It looks sick
100%.
stuff. Okay.
Yeah.
And I like that you have every Sunday you have like a different girl that comes and do
Yeah.
the intro.
So that's another thing I added to it. Like,
yeah. How can
I feel like
can
this
girls tap in to come
100%.
in?
If a girl wants to host an episode of Sunday
Yeah.
Spitters, hit me in the inbox and let's get to talking. For sure. I'd be
Okay. What's your
happy.
Instagram?
King KLVG.
Okay.
But yeah, like just trying to be different.
Yeah.
I tried a whole bunch of different things before we solidified the first episode. So it's like we got 5 different artists, including me, on each episode, all Montreal artists. Then we got a host from Montreal, which is a different girl for every episode. And then
How many episodes you did so far?
we're working on our 10th right now.
10th one.
Yeah, and that's gonna be the end of season 1
Okay, and you started this
at the beginning of the year.
the beginning of the year.
Beginning of
so
the
it's
year.
been a
We
year.
probably started shooting about 6 months ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sick.
And yeah, so different hosts for each episode, which is a female from Montreal.
Yeah.
5 artists from Montreal on
Yeah.
each episode.
Yeah.
And this was one of my favorite parts of it is I have a different Montreal producer on each episode.
Oh, I didn't
Producing.
realize that.
Yeah, every single beat is produced by a different Montreal
That's
producer.
sick.
You
You're
know what I'm saying?
covering all
Everything.
angles.
So I want
That's sick.
everybody in the city to
That's sick.
get something off of
That's
this, you know
sick.
what I'm saying?
That's sick.
And of
That's
course,
sick.
shout out
That's sick.
DJ AK
Yeah,
for
shout out
providing
AK.
us with
Yeah,
his,
yeah,
you know what I'm
yeah,
saying,
yeah,
DJ
yeah.
skills and all of that.
Yeah.
brother.
That's sick, bro.
Yeah.
I don't think people are realizing that you have a different verse every
Yeah,
Sunday
yeah,
too.
Yeah, for sure.
What's that's been like?
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
You think it's pushing you to go harder and harder?
100%.
Who's been like your biggest like, oh man, I gotta go hard because this guy is rapping right now? Or do you feel like somebody outdid you one of the Sundays?
I don't feel like anybody else.
Nobody outdid you yet? You
Like,
were
I love a lot of the verses,
Yeah,
but just
yeah,
me
yeah.
being the rapper who I am and
nobody
what I
talked to
do,
right
like,
now.
ain't nobody fucking with me, you know what I'm
Okay, you
saying?
hear that, niggas? Come on, step your bar game up, bro.
But niggas are coming hard.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
no homo,
yeah.
pause.
Mhm,
But niggas are definitely doing their thing heavy because they know this is a cipher. This is like, one thing about this that I love, Don, is it's like, every artist that comes onto the show can actually rap. You know what I'm saying? In a day
And are you doing that on purpose? Like, are you specifically making sure you only get people who you can rap? Or
Yeah.
is it for anybody?
Yeah, no, I'm checking out their music before they come on.
Okay.
I'm making sure you guys can spit for real.
Okay,
You know what
okay.
I'm saying? the biggest thing for me is the day and age we live now is everybody only cares about melodies, melodic, auto-tune type of shit. And like I say every time, I love that. I bump that shit in my car every single day. You know what I'm saying? I love it just as much as the rest of you guys. But because I'm a rapper and I'm big on bars and people that can really rap, rhyme, and you know what I'm saying?
Makes sense.
It makes sense. The beginning of rap, of where the shit stems from. That's why I'm so big on this. That's why I'm so big on having artists come and spit their bars and that
It's an essence of hip hop because
Yes,
remember like
yeah.
Freestyle Fridays and
Facts.
in the booth with
Big
Tigger,
and-
you know what I
in
mean?
the basement, yeah.
Just freestyle period, like you know what I'm saying? It keeps a certain
You know how many,
essence
like-
into it.
I'm sure everybody has seen Funk Flex freestyle
Yeah,
from
for
one of
sure.
their favorite artists.
sure,
You know what I'm
for
saying?
sure.
Like I love that type of shit.
For sure.
I love
for
that
sure,
type of
for
shit,
sure. Do you
for
feel
real.
like it's dying down in the industry a little
100%.
bit?
For sure, because people don't really care for it as much anymore. But
And the talent level is dumbing down. Like people
Yeah.
just don't even
Yeah.
because they don't care. People are not pushing themselves
Exactly.
to be as lyrical, you know. But
we're at a like time where it's not about if you're good or not. It's more about the shit you're doing outside of the booth. You know what I'm saying? And that could be like you could be doing real dumb shit
true.
and you're getting famous on TikTok. Now you're a rapper. You could be a fucking YouTube comedian.
True.
You know what I'm saying? That busts jokes all day, and now you're starting to
you
rap,
just
and people are
do
tapping
rap
in with
because
you
you have
they
that-
fuck with you for that.
You have a lot of people
could-
following you.
You could bust your gun 100 times outside,
yeah.
not get arrested. Niggas know you have a few bodies. They fuck with you for that. They don't fuck with you because you're rapping. They're
Facts.
fucking with you because they fuck with you outside of the rap. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
I just want to bring back rap and fucking with somebody because they know how to fucking rap, because that's the type of shit I came up on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You think rap will ever just like that style of rap will just die out eventually?
I don't think so, because
No?
they're like, it'll go further from the mainstream, yes, but it will never die out because there's people like me and you that are still checking for it. And if us two are checking for it, there's millions of other people that are still going to be checking for it. You know
But what about, because it's all about the new generation. If the new generation are not really into it, they're more, remember, they're way more into the melody and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So what's going to happen when we get old and like the people we look up to are dead and then it's just all the new ones?
I thought about that too,
Yeah.
but then let's go like J. Cole, Drake, Kendrick Lamar, fucking Benny the Butcher.
But
Drake, I know I can't really add Drake into it,
Yeah.
because he's all over the place.
and I feel like he
feeds
started
everybody. He feeds everybody.
the different melody movement in a sense, yeah.
But like, if we even just talk about J. Cole can fill up the fucking Bell Center,
Yeah, he
sell out
can.
the Bell Center,
Yeah,
and
he
there's a
can.
young crowd there.
Yeah, he does.
You know what I'm saying?
You're right. You're right.
16
There's
year olds
there's
that
little
are
kids that are
checking
looking up for J. Cole.
You know
That's
what
a
I'm
good
saying?
point.
So
That's a good point.
that proves to me that even the younger generation
That's
is
a good
still
point.
checking for
That's a
real
good
rappers.
point. That's a good point.
You know what I mean?
How is J. Cole still on top with just his style in a time like this?
Because of the music. It's because of the
He's just-
music,
he's
and
just
that's why you got to rate him, because he doesn't have Instagram. He's not doing no funny fucking TikToks where he's clowning around and shit like that. He's rapping,
And
that's
he's a
what people are
conscious
checking him for.
rapper.
Yeah,
That's what
yeah.
I'm saying. How is he doing so big right now in a time like this? It's pretty impressive when you
It's
think about
very
it.
impressive, and I
When you
respect
think
it.
about it. Yeah. You think it's because he's under Jay-Z too? Do you think that helped a lot?
Yeah, for
For
sure,
sure. For sure. I don't even think the new generation care about Jay-Z like that.
It's sad though.
Which is
sad.
crazy.
It's so sad.
Which is crazy when you
like
think
that
about
nigga's
it.
really the GOAT though.
One of, huh? That too. But he's getting old, right?
Yeah.
It's like, do you really want to be 50 and still rapping? Like,
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Did you see that shit where with Andre 3000?
No, what happened?
You didn't peep what Andre 3000 is talking about?
Wow, what did you saying?
So Andre 3000 just dropped an album recently, and he did a little interview, and he's saying in the interview he's like it's like he's playing the flute and harmonica and all types of shit, and he said he's not rapping on any of these tracks. The album is all acoustic sounds.
Oh wow.
You know what I'm saying? And then he said in the interview, he's like, I'm not trying to be 45 rapping and talking about how I have to go to
Some
the
street
hospital because my back hurts and da 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 da. But
That's funny.
but it's crazy though, because look at Busta Rhymes, look at Method Man, look at fucking
But is it cool? Like, is it cool to see old people rapping? Like, sometimes I do look at them. Okay, like, I don't know how old Jim Jones is, but I know he's grayed up and beard up, and he's still on some real hood street rap. And sometimes I'm looking at him, and it's like he'll even say it like, you know, like he lives in a nice home, living a good life away from the streets. Like, he's not even in that lifestyle at all anymore. But obviously his catalog is all street, and that's
Yeah,
where he
yeah,
gets
yeah.
paid to do the shows. But sometimes I'm watching him doing this rap, and I'm like, I don't know if I enjoy seeing an old gray up man beard rapping street shit. Like, you know what I mean? I'd rather see that from a younger
I
blood.
fuck with it.
Yeah?
I fuck with it. Yeah,
I guess how you
I
carry
fuck with
yourself.
it for sure. Like Jadakiss still talks street shit.
Yeah, I guess certain people like Jadakiss, you don't mind. Because Jadakiss is just a different level of bar game and
Yeah.
knowledge, exactly. He's
Yeah.
dropping gems when he raps.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? So that's
Yeah.
different. But Jim Jones, maybe I'm a hit. I don't even know. Jim Jones, his last couple album went hard, though. I'm not
Yeah.
taking that from him.
I
But
fuck with Jim heavy. I'm still checking.
I don't
want
want
to
to see. I don't want to see Jim keep doing this, bro.
He's still getting,
Like, yo,
And yeah, Jim Jones is still getting better.
getting better.
No,
That's the
facts.
crazy thing about it. If you
That's
check
true.
out his early work, it's
Yeah.
not as good as the shit he's dropping now, which is
Facts.
very
Facts.
impressive. Like you're getting older, and a lot of rappers get older and get worse. He's getting older and he's getting better with it. So
So King K plans on rapping till he's 60 years old.
till I die. Till I die, I swear to God.
So you have the oxygen mask on you with the mic. That's crazy.
It goes back to
crazy
me
stuff.
talking about like fucking with rappers that are passionate. Like I respect it so much because I know how passionate I am about it. You know what I'm saying? Ever since I was like 8 years old, 9 years old, I was writing bars every day till now. You know what I'm saying? So that's like, I'm 27 years old. That's almost 20 years I've been writing music, you know, rapping, going to the studio. You know what I mean? Like,
Okay, in 2023, the year is almost done.
yeah.
Apart from yourself, who do you think like went hard in the city in Montreal this year? Like, you know, who went crazy? Who deserves, apart from yourself?
Yeah.
Who deserved that trophy? Like,
I'm not gonna give you one,
okay,
but I'll give you a few.
give me 3 max. 3, and then you could put yourself in that order. So there's gold, there's silver, and there's bronze for,
I-
2023.
For 2023, I won't put myself
Okay.
because I feel like 2022 I went a lot harder
Went
than I
harder
went this
than
year.
for sure.
But also because there's a lot of behind the scenes shit that I was doing this year to solidify the next year.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I won't
Okay.
put myself in this year.
Okay.
There's so much, bro. It's gonna be hard. to
Start
do
from
3, bro.
bronze, then do silver, then do gold. Build it up.
I want to shout out Klee.
Klee?
Klee 013.
Klee 013.
Klee 013.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure those are the right numbers, but Klee, he's going crazy right now.
So he gets bronze.
He's going crazy right now. TGE Truth.
TGE Truth.
Truth, yeah.
Okay.
That whole TGE team is just going crazy right now.
Okay.
They've been going crazy for a few years. But TGE Truth he's definitely doing his thing. I'm not sure if it was this year or the end of number 1 it would be Klee.
Klee?
Klee 013. I
Klee
think that's how you
013.
pronounce
Okay, so
the name,
Klee
but
bronze. Yeah.
But yeah, Klee definitely did his thing.
Yeah.
I saw him working with my boy Zealous, super sick videographer in the city. I seen him dropping a lot of videos this year.
Zealous.
Zealous, yeah.
Okay. He's
Yeah,
second?
yeah, yeah. No, Zealous is the videographer
Oh,
he was working with.
Okay. Okay.
But I just want to talk about each artist specifically and let you guys know
Okay.
what
What they
they
be
did,
doing.
so people didn't.
Okay, you're right. You're right.
I
Okay.
seen Klee do a few shows. I was actually with him the night he did his first show.
Yeah.
And he killed it.
Yeah.
He killed it. He did his thing for sure. TG Truth, I would throw in there. The music videos he's been dropping are fire. He also opened up for Dave East. So I seen him performing there. He knows how to perform. He was killing it. His whole camp is killing shit. TG, that's their clique.
Yeah.
They've been killing it. But TG, Truth, and my homegirl Focus, she's going stupid right now.
Focus.
Focus, stupid.
So Cleo, Truth, and Focus.
Clee, Truth, and Focus. Yeah,
Truth
those
and
three.
Focus.
For this year, I'm trying to think.
Okay.
I've seen some other shit, but
And who's the prospect for who do you feel next year is gonna go crazy?
next year,
Who has a momentum right now? That you feel
I
if they
think
keep
the
going,
three I named, like I feel like
Okay.
they did their thing this year, but they're just getting us
they're gonna
prepared.
blow
You know what I'm
up.
saying? Because
Okay.
it's like probably like not this year, but the year before is when I first started hearing of them, and you know what I'm saying. So it's like they're just going up and up and up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So they're gonna be going stupid. For next year, fuck, who can I throw in for next year? I don't know. I don't know. I gotta see it. Can't really speak on nothing.
Is
if it's not there yet.
Montreal like going up in the past few years, or is it just stagnant in the music industry?
From where I'm standing, it looks like it's going up.
Okay.
But
So you think there's gonna
that wave that we had with iBlast, with Magnum,
yeah, back in the day,
Guru affiliated,
we
Borden,
haven't
Queso,
reached back to that wave yet.
I don't think so.
No, I don't think so
think
either.
so.
I don't think so either. But maybe in the French, I feel like in a few years ago, the French had a heavy wave,
Mhm.
but even they're quiet right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts. Yeah.
That's crazy. Do you think there's gonna be a point where like Montreal be recognized by the world? Like they'll be like, see, like how I'd say in the music industry, Toronto is recognized by the world.
For sure.
You think there'll be a point where Montreal is recognized by the world?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. For sure. For sure.
It's crazy.
If my plans work out, then they should be, right? You know
You're
what I'm
putting
saying?
in that work for it.
Facts.
Do you feel like you get the credit you deserve for the work you put in?
Nah, definitely not.
No.
Definitely not. But I will soon enough, though, and that's why that's where the grind comes from. That's why I still put
Keep
in all this
going.
work. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Because I
yeah,
know
yeah,
it's
yeah.
gonna come sooner than later.
For sure.
You know what I
For
mean?
sure.
Yeah.
For sure. I feel like you've given life to a lot of people, bro.
Mhm.
Like, you know, whether it be a feature, whether it be putting them on shows, whether it be just, you know, little things and sharing your momentum
Yeah.
and making them feel, even if they don't do nothing with them, for that second, making them feel like, yo, I'm an artist and I
Yeah.
rap too and
Yeah.
I'm going to do my thing, like, you know?
But that's the only time I don't jack that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love putting people in position to win. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love doing that. It just makes me feel good when I see them doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like I could say to myself, like, I'm a part of that. You know what I'm saying? But when I try and put certain people on, and then after the feature I do with them, after the show I bring them to, or some shit like that, and they're quiet after that, I'd be like, wow, I could have put someone else in that position. You know what I'm saying? I could have done something with it. You know what I mean? And I can't get that time back. But that's the only time I regret it.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I hear you.
Yeah.
All right. Next topic. What you been what you been watching in terms of like what's going on in the world, social media? I don't know, celebrity wise. Like what catch your attention lately?
Fuck.
What subject? What I don't know. What news? What something that caught your attention lately?
One thing I've been doing all year, my bro actually put me onto this. My younger brother, he doesn't watch TV shows. You know what I'm saying? And at first I'm like, why the fuck don't you watch TV shows? What's wrong with you? You know? And he showed me like watching a movie 2 hours out of your time. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna affect you. But a show that probably has like 100 hours to it, you're putting that 100 hours into that show, instead of something you can be doing productive.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I felt that, you know what I'm saying? So I stopped watching TV and shit like that. But one thing that my girl actually got me on and it fucked me up still was Squid Games. I was fucking with the
Squid Games
still.
was crazy still.
Yeah.
Squid
That's
and
the one I was
the
watching.
new real one?
The
Yeah,
new-
I didn't see the new real one. I
no,
saw the
that's what I'm
movie
talking
one.
about.
Okay.
The movie show one or whatever
Yeah,
it is was
yeah.
last year.
Last year, okay.
This one
There's
is
new
like
one.
a new one, and it's based on people from all over the world.
Yeah,
It's real people and shit like that.
yeah. I think I saw one episode. I didn't really see the whole thing
It's
yet.
cool still.
It looks
It's a
interesting.
little emotional. One of those type of like, you know those dramas the gal them watch, like very dramatic and lovey-dovey and all of that bullshit. But
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? It was cool.
Would you do it?
Would I do it? No. No.
What if like $1 million? Is
No.
That shit
Why
shows
not?
how people could be very
Yeah.
Why would you do it?
My thing is I don't, and I say this all the time. I don't gamble. I don't gamble whatsoever unless I'm on the block playing dice with my niggas. Where I know if I lose this $20, it's going on my dog's pocket. I'm cool with that. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, I don't gamble. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Someone just asked me the other day, would you rather flip a coin for $1 million or I give you $100,000 right now? I'm taking 100,000. 100,000, 100% because I
Guaranteed.
don't
Yeah,
gamble. I'm
yeah,
not
yeah.
risking that. 100,000,
I
I
like
could
that
turn that
question.
into $1 million.
I like that
I know
question.
myself I can turn that into $1 million. The $1 million that I might not get, I'm gonna be cheese, bro. Fuck
Facts.
that. I'm not taking no chance.
Well, that's safe.
You gotta be guaranteed.
That's safe.
Yeah.
You ever seen you ever watch Baddies? Bad Girls Club or Baddies, any one of those
No,
shows?
no. I know
Those
you're on
ratchet
that. I know
shows.
you're
It's
on
my
that
girl's
shit.
fault,
I know
bro.
you're
She
on
put
that
me
shit.
on that still. The level of ratchetness is just
Yeah.
entertaining. Yeah, you're locked in. I'm cheese, bro. Every Sunday I'm checking for the new Baddies. Bro.
Trust me. This guy. I'm really on some shit now where it's like, if I'm watching something, it has to benefit my craft for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? Instead of watching TV, I'm going to go watch a Jay-Z interview. I'm going to go watch Lil Wayne in the studio. I'm going to go watch some battle rap so I could get some...
Just feeding your mind, feeding your mind,
this
feeding
shit,
your
you know what I'm
mind.
saying?
What
Yeah.
about reading? What books you read lately?
Oh, fuck, I can't remember the name of the one I'm reading right now.
That's crazy. Don't remember the name?
The one I'm reading
the
right
book
I
you're
haven't
reading
I
right
haven't read in like 2 weeks though, but the book I have on my nightstand table, you know what I'm saying? I can't remember the name. I actually just went to Indigo with my girl and we picked out books for each other, you know? Yeah, I need to get back on that for sure. But yeah, reading is a big thing for me for sure.
I just don't. I know I just started reading myself too.
You know what's crazy is before you even just said that to me right now, I seen your wifey post like the last book she read on Instagram or something. So I'm like, okay, Don's probably on that shit.
Yeah. We both
Yeah.
just got bare books,
Mhm.
and we're just trying to like read more still. You
I
know,
fuck with that.
it's dope still. Plus, I be reading the Bible like crazy. I'm not even
Yeah.
gonna lie. Like,
Yeah.
I've been on a heavy spiritual journey,
hmm
and I've never been as peaceful in my life right now as like from since I was a child, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I'm at peace right
Yeah.
now, you know?
Yeah.
And I love it, dog.
Facts.
No drama, no mix up, no
Facts.
politics,
Yeah.
no just, you know,
Yeah.
just at peace with the fam, with the daughters. It's a beautiful thing. But I think it could have only happened now. Like, at the age I'm at the maturity I'm at.
You needed to go
like,
through everything you went through to be able to
appreciate
that peace.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
All the hectic shit you went through. If you never went through that hectic shit and you've been living a peaceful life, you wouldn't value it.
Exactly.
know what I mean?
Exactly. So I feel like it did a full circle, you know. What about you? Do you feel like are you in a peaceful state in your life right now?
Yeah. I had a good year.
Yeah.
I had a great year actually. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I had a great year. I'm just like on some shit like you're on. Like I'm so heavy on positive vibes and positive energy where it's like I don't want to be around anything negative. And if you're my nigga and you're on some negative shit, it's like I fuck with you, don't get it twisted, you're my dog, but it's like I don't want to hear that shit. Bro.
Facts.
I don't want to hear
bro.
that shit.
I feel
My
you
nigga,
on
like
that.
because that energy that you're giving out,
transferring,
it
bro.
could come to me,
It's
bro.
transferring, bro.
I'm on some serious positive shit, no
transferring,
matter what
bro.
bad shit I go through.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like I can't let that affect me, bro.
Facts. And you know what's crazy? Like when I'm going, I understand people need somebody to talk to at times. but-
100%.
But like when I go through my stuff, I'm not just trying to throw my burden and
Yeah,
on
yeah.
other people
For
and
sure.
you know take
Facts.
out my problems on them. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying? Like so,
Yeah.
I don't understand people who do that. It's like,
Yeah.
I don't know. It's draining. You know?
Facts. Don't get it twisted though. Like at the right, like if you're calling me, 3-4 times out the week, and one time you're going through some shit, I'm there. I'm listening to you. Like
For sure.
tell
Well,
me that
that's
shit.
what
You know
friends
what I'm
should
saying?
be
That's
there
what I'm
for,
here
right?
for, my
Yeah.
nigga. Like I know you're going through shit, and I'll check up on my niggas. And,
But
and
if it's
see
every time you're
But if
talking to
every single
them,
time
it's
you
just
call me and you're
negative,
going through
negative,
some
negative.
shit, I don't want to
It's
hear that, bro.
draining, bro.
Real shit. Like
It's draining, bro.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like appreciate some good shit that's going on in your life.
Facts.
You're not dead. You're not in jail, my nigga. So it's like,
Facts.
appreciate that.
Facts. And some people just can't see the good in
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah, there's always good. There's always good in
Always
everything.
good, bro. That's a fact.
Real shit.
That's a fact.
I remember my brother got grounded. He must have did something like stupid or whatever, you know?
Yeah.
And my mom took everything out of this nigga's room. He said, you're grounded, you stay in your room, you're not allowed out of your room. Like, you can't even move around in the house. You want to get food? Like, when it's dinner time, you can come down for dinner, go back in your room. Like, you're stuck in there for a week. Something like a week, right? Took the sheets off this nigga's bed, like, left him with a Bible in the room. I swear to God, nothing but a Bible in this guy's room.
Wow.
This guy's leaving his room to go piss or whatever. And I'm there, I'm in my room watching him. He's like, celebrate good times. And he's just like, and it's not, he wasn't doing it to like piss my mom off or piss me off or whatever. He's just happy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, little shit like that goes to show it's like there's always good.
something. I can relate to that
You can
because
always be happy.
I
bro.
can relate to that because my mom too. When I was young and she would take everything or take my toys or whatever, bro, I'd start playing with my finger, bro.
Yeah.
Like this one is worn with this one, and I would take pens with marbles on the floor, do a whole FIFA tournament. Like you know what I'm saying? Like it would cheese. Like you can't take my fun still. Like you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna find something. Yeah. I
No,
can
I'm
feel
telling
that
you.
still. I
I'm
can feel
telling
that.
you,
I
bro.
can feel that.
Yo, the world would be a better place if everyone was like that. I'm telling you, bro. If everyone was positive on that type of shit, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, just you being a positive person, just you being happy. There's certain people that'll look at you and, bro, you don't even have to have money like that. You know what I mean? But you just being happy, some niggas, some people look at you like, why the fuck is this nigga so happy? That shit might bother them.
Yo, one time
seen
I
that
was
type
on the
of shit,
bus,
like-
and then it's like I seen somebody, like I know him. We're not friends, but I know him, you know. And the man just had like a serious. This is like 10 years ago. Just had a serious face.
Yeah.
And I'm like, bro, like you good? He's like, yeah, I'm good. Like, bro, why don't you smile, bro? You look so like you know. Like, yo, there's nothing to smile about, bro. Why am I smiling? There's nothing to smile about. Father, I was like, damn. Like, all right, bet. Like, you know what I'm saying? Left him alone, but it's like, as you were saying, bro, what do you mean there's nothing to smile about?
Always
bro?
something
Like,
to smile about.
always have a screw face, bro. Like,
Real shit.
no, smile, nigga. And like, now it's crazy because I went through a point, just for a little point, because I was always like, you know, if you're my boy, you know I'm a happy person.
Facts.
But if you don't know me, I could have been a little screw face.
A lot of my niggas told me you had that screw face.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
and I'm like, dude, it can't be.
You know what I'm
Like,
saying?
even rolling with you back in the day, like,
yeah.
or going to the clubs and shit like that before you got married and all of that, like before you found your piece completely, like, you were on that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, grilling, like,
for
you were.
I was angry,
You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't dap up random niggas that are coming to big us up. You know what I'm saying? So like, yeah, you definitely had that part in your life.
I forgot
for
my
sure.
point though. I was saying something, but it left completely. That's crazy. What were we talking about?
Talking about the man in the bus, he doesn't smile. So
Yeah. Yo, I don't remember, bro. But yeah, anyways, there was a time in my life when I felt that little that dark, angry energy, though. You know what I'm saying?
I had that time in my life too,
Yeah.
for sure. When I was in high school, all I used to listen to was fucking Waka Flocka, and I was just grilling everybody, bro. Like, I ain't smiling today, nigga. You're not catching me smiling, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy.
No, it's crazy though, still. But yeah, bro. Which goes back to what we were saying earlier. Honestly, what helped me, what sparked the flame, what sparked the interest in me starting to get back low key happy again was wifey still.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
I remember she came around the time even when my grandma died. And like me, I was on some crash out tips, you know? And she'd be like, nah, stay with me. Like, nah, come. Take me there, bring her around her family. Like, you know? I remember the first time she had, her dad's a DJ. So we went to go to a club. But it was, I forgot what the place is called. Anyways, went to a nightclub for her birthday or whatever. So we're there. And then, mind you, it's a club with bare people and stuff, right?
Yeah.
So halfway throughout the club, they stopped the party. And they brought out a cake for her. So she had her mom and her dad and her sisters and everything. So they brought out a cake. And they're singing happy birthday to her in the middle of the club. No. I was with Trey in the back. Shout out Trey Brooks, you know?
Shout out my nigga Trey.
So they're like, yo, all right, let's cut the cake, you know? So her mom and her dad is right there beside her. Like, okay, who do you want to cut the cake with? Mom's like, yo, I'll cut it with you. She's like, no, my boyfriend. And this is a time where what? No, she turned around. Everybody turned their head and looked in the corner like the light went on me. I was like, and that's my first time, yo, this is a time where, I'm coming out of, just being a gallus and just all over the place and just, not holding no gal hand on the road and nothing like that. And this girl's yelling out, my boyfriend. Mind you, we weren't even official like that, but we were talking for a minute, you know? The way all the heads turned on me and looked at me, it hit me, bro. But in another sense, it impacted me, and it started showing me a love. Damn, this girl really loves me, bro. She's claiming me in this whole
not
club,
ashamed of
for
you,
not
none of that.
ashamed of me,
For sure.
nothing. You know what I'm saying? And that kind of mind blow me a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And little stuff like that, sparked and brought happiness inside of me still. So that's when it goes back to what I'm saying. There is somebody meant. I feel like there is somebody meant for everybody. You know what I'm trying to say? There is somebody meant for everybody still.
Yeah.
But I like the point you meant. You work towards it.
Yeah.
Bro. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, Brody.
Facts.
So I don't know what's This thing is beeping. Yeah. What's your goals for 2024?
Opening up my own studio. January 2024 is going to be open for business. We got my brother, TKO. He's going to be engineering. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to be, so that's a big project for me. I'm going to be doing that. Studio, having my own studio, which is amazing. It's always something I wanted since I was a little kid. You know what I'm saying?
That's sick.
Sunday Spitters episode season 2, where we're gonna be working with a lot more French artists and artists from the east side of Montreal.
That's a smart thing. Working with more French artists.
Yeah.
That's definitely needed, bro.
We're definitely tapping in with them.
And somehow merging the English with the French. I don't know if that's possible.
For sure,
Well, if you
for
can be
sure.
that bridge.
Yeah,
For sure.
yeah, we're gonna try and merge them.
That's what I'm saying.
We're gonna try some of that out. So
And people speak, the joke is, people speak franglais here all the time.
Yeah.
Especially French people. There's French people that speak of French with English words
facts all
in
the
their
time.
French.
all the time.
All the time.
Yeah.
So why hasn't nobody really merged,
Yeah.
bridge the gap, you know?
Yeah. So that season 2 Sunday Spitters, new studio.
Yeah.
Dope Boy Diaries 3, which is gonna be my last Dope Boy Diaries.
That's true. Ain't no Dope Boy Diary drop this year.
Nah, just because, like I said, I've been doing a lot of behind the scenes shit this year, and getting shit in order so next year can be big, So Dope Boy Diaries 3,
Can't wait to hear
a
that.
whole lot of new music videos, a whole lot of new freestyles too, not just on Sunday Spitters, but podcasts and shit like that. You're gonna be seeing me freestyle a lot more.
We need like a Vlad and Boozy every now and then, you know what I mean?
Real shit.
Talking smack.
Come on.
We're gonna start. We have a list of everything going on and just start
Yeah.
talking crap about
Yeah,
everything and
yeah.
everybody.
Facts.
No filter.
I'm on my boozy, man. I'm talking that shit.
I rate it,
that
buddy.
shit,
I rate
for
it.
sure.
But yeah, man, I can't wait to see what's gonna happen for you next year, man. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Keep doing your thug dizzle. You already know.
Yeah, fam. Always.
Love.
You already know, my
You
nigga.
know. Blaps.
I keep it 100, like boarded in the streets, but especially when recording. Mint tea and a spliff in the morning, then I beat up the beat like those to a Mormon. Mama said the devil find works for bored men and leave trouble only white men can afford them. I try to put my focus